How's it going? We're at this beautiful spot that we like to call Jurassic Park. It's just like an FPV haven that's just completely deserted, no one around, and loads of cool stuff. I've got another tutorial for you today, and it's a basic thing, split S's, but I feel like there's lots of different types of split S's, and it's one of those tricks that is not ever clear where it begins and ends really. So I want to look at a few different styles of split S's and then teach you a few things that I know about split S's that I've just figured out from flying over a few years. So let's get on the stick cam and have a go. Okay. So, I'm on channel 1. Right, so split S's is a trick that I've been doing since before air mode even existed. And what you used to have to do was flip half and then bring it around, and they used to look so janky and awful because you had to keep a little bit of throttle. It was awful without air mode. And then I realised there's more than one type of split S. It's sort of a big punch up and then go upside down for a while and then bring the throttle up and come back round. And then there's like a racing split S where you essentially just turn around and come back underneath. So if there was a race gate, for example, imagine these big trees are a race gate. It'd be much more efficient as a racer to just get over it as tight as you can, come back and then duck underneath it. But as a freestyle pilot, you want maybe a bit of floating inverted time. That was okay, I think. And then something clicked one day and I realised what makes a cool looking split S for freestyle is to go at it kind of diagonally, almost like you're going to dive something. So it's sort of like a combination between the full upside down and the race one where you just go past it and turn around. So it's a combination between that and then like, actually that wasn't great for racing because I drifted way out. But let's have a go at it. So we're going to go kind of diagonal like that, and then you just track the curvature of the thing and go under it. So you kind of almost like a knife edge. Those are my favourite style of split S. Let me see. So let's try it. These trees are perfect for it, these two trees here. So let's see if we can keep the leaves in view the whole time. I'm going to come at a kind of an angle, punch, go diagonal, track the leaves, and then tuck underneath. It's like in the last tutorial where I was talking about throttle management and throttle control. It's basically all about that, because to avoid any sort of prop wash, when you're coming down, you need to slowly increase the throttle and slowly pitch back. That's a whole lesson in itself really. But yeah, just when you try and split S's, focus on keeping the object in frame. If you want to, if you want to do a freestyle one, it's all about framing the object, and they look best when you see the leaves just rushing by. So experiment with like maybe some really upside down ones. They're definitely good, they have their place. And then experiment with some like tight racing ones. They're good in certain situations. But ultimately, try the kind of diagonal dive type split S. And just always remember to keep the thing in frame.
351 milliamp hours.
There you go, and you can apply a lot of that to stuff like power loops as well. It's the same sort of principle.
365 milliamp hours.
This pack's done. That's another variation I like, where you just kind of don't quite go for the split S, you just continue it round in a roll.
5 minutes.
So I hope you learned something. And that concludes another tutorial. I wanted to do these videos because I find it really useful to actually teach something, because it makes me think about what I'm doing myself, and I feel like I learned something as well. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the split S. What kind of split S's do you like best? What do you think looks coolest? And have you got any tips for me? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time. such a brick there, didn't you? How do you think I felt? My pants. Just went for it, you know?